Take one. Good morning.
Good morning from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. We are getting ready for a passage from St. Thomas to Grenada. We're going back to Grenada. It's going to be about a 4 or 5 day passage with probably a layover in Guadeloupe just for one night to rest, and then we'll take off again. So we have lots to get ready before we leave. We already did some shopping, but we'll be going back this morning again to finalize the last thing of shopping that we need to do. We have some food prep to do, which is some more salads, cold salads, and things like that. I've already done quite a bit of the hot meals. I still have a few things to do, make some popcorn and some egg salad, tuna salad, things like that. And then we'll be good to go as far as the food is concerned. We also, before we leave for every passage, even if it's just a 1 day passage, but more if it's more than a day or 2 or 3, especially like this one, we start watching the weather about, I don't know, a week prior to leaving. So we use the Windy app and also Predict Wind, which I subscribe to, and we can do a routing with it, weather routing or departure routing, and it tells us about approximately how much time it's going to take and the directions that we should be going approximately anyway. So we've been watching it very closely the last few days, and it's looking good for departure this weekend. So we're going to try to leave tonight, if not tomorrow morning. We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, before every passage also we have to prep the boat, which is checking the everything with the engine, all the fluids, all the filters, everything's running right, the transmission. And after that you got to check the running rigging and the standing rigging. Last week we actually went up the mast to check all the fittings, because to us that's pretty important. You want to keep your mast standing up. So we also on safety, we have to go check all our safety equipment, the life rafts, open, available,
if it's ready to deploy in case we have an emergency. Last resort.
We for nighttime we have AIS and we have radar, so we have to set that up. So we have a safety ring around the boat at night, and also put up all the jack lines and other safety equipment's all ready. All our lights have new batteries. And
get the life jackets out. We always wear life jackets when we're on deck.
And even our
the cockpit.
Even your foul weather gear, you got to get that all ready too. Because amazingly enough, it gets cool at night sometimes.
It does.
Yeah.
So, that's right. I gotta get some leggings, pants, and some sweaters out just for the night passages. It gets pretty cool.
Yeah, so, and the wind and all. So that's where we are. So we're pretty excited.
We're excited. We also have, because it's a long passage and we have no internet service while we're traveling like this on the boat. We do have a satellite communication. We use the Garmin InReach, and it's great because with that we can still text others through the satellite. It's limited but still very efficient, and people can text us back, and they can also follow us to see what our tracked and where we are, so they can keep track of us. And then in case of emergency, we could also use that as an emergency beacon for location.
Yeah, because like last passage we had no phone service and no VHF radio service basically the whole trip, because we were always 50 miles offshore or more. So your satellite communications is the only communications you have at that point, and it's pretty lonely out there when you're out of sight of land for days. We were very happy to see a boat after 3 days without seeing any other boats. We're like, there's somebody alive out here.
Yeah, so we have to occupy our time during the trip. I've got some podcasts that are downloaded. We've got a few Netflix movies, although we don't really like to spend much time inside the salon, the cabin, while we're sailing. I've got plenty of books downloaded. We play games. We listen to music, we talk to each other, we watch around us. and time goes by. And then little you know is you're already there. So we have about a 2-day sail to Guadeloupe. If not, we also have permission to stop in Statia. So we have a couple options here, depending on the weather and how it goes. And then we'll spend a night rest, and then we'll sail from Guadeloupe to Grenada. Carriacou, actually, that's where we're going. So that's what's going on. I am Chantal, and this is my husband Gary. Together we live and sail the Caribbean aboard our Beneteau Maracudja. Join us as we discover and explore the amazing sights of the Caribbean and learn about its history and many cultures.
Well, it's 5:15 and we got the anchor up successfully around all the charter cap. And just leaving Druif Bay, otherwise known as Honeymoon Beach. Yeah. I don't know where they got Druif Bay. We're hoping for a pleasant sail this time, and fair winds and calmer seas than the way here, hopefully.
We're on the way. Started. Cantanas is down there. We are going southeast direction, motoring. We're a tiny bit of sail out just for, I guess, comfort. Not really helping us much. We're not going very fast. So we're waiting for the wind direction to change. So we are motoring southeast. Virgin Islands, and then once we're south of them, then we're going to try to head east and see if we have some wind that's going to help us. If I can turn off the motor and sail a little bit. Our goal is to go south and east. You don't want to end up in Camokia.
Well,
nope. So it is about 6 p.m. We started about 2 hours later than we intended to, but that was not avoidable because of the paperwork we had to fill out before we left. We're gonna have a bite to eat. We're having a little pizza for dinner, and we'll settle in for the night after that. Oh wow, this is gonna be a long trip, I think. It is 9 p.m. We're going about 3.4 knots, which is really slow. Seems like we're going against the current. We're definitely going into the wind, so we can't sail. We're going still southeast. We could go south, but then we'll end up in St. Croix, and then we'll have to fight our way east again. So we're just gonna wait a little longer. Hopefully the wind's gonna switch and we'll be able to go south at that point. But it looks like we're gonna have to keep doing this direction for a while. Beside that, it's a beautiful night. We have a full moon out there, almost full. And the sea is not terribly uncomfortable. It's very nice. There's no jerking around. There's no jumping up and down. It's just a beautiful night. So we'll enjoy that. Okay. Had our first night pretty well considering. But it was not a bad night. Fortunately, we're being into the wind almost, so there's not much sailing going on. We motored all night long. The sun's coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day, I hope. I'm going to show you the sun. It's too pretty. Isn't that beautiful? It's about 6 o'clock, and Gary woke up about 20 minutes ago. He's making himself some coffee, and then I'm gonna go take a nap. My turn. Good morning.
Slightly confused few sea this morning,
A
huh?
little bit, yeah.
Where are we?
We are west of, northwest of Saba. The Rock of Saba. We're approaching the Saba Bank.
We are moving.
We're moving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like a turtle.
Yeah. Wind is changed again. Angle's gotten smaller. A little change of plan.
Yes, we do.
You want to say what happened?
We got not a tear, but a seam cable on the mainsail, about 6 inches long, and we don't want to keep going to windward with that tear in it.
Yeah.
So
That wouldn't be bad. If the tear gets any bigger, the sail's going to rip, and then we don't have the main. And that's super important on a sailboat. So we turn back. We're going back, but we're going to St. Croix now, which is not all the way back to St. Thomas, but it's going back again. And so we'll try to fix the sail today when we get there. We should get there around noon. It is 6:30 now in the morning. So that's disappointing, but these things happen. We have 20 miles to go to St. Croix, where if we kept going to Saba, that would have been 50 miles. And we can't go that long with a main like that. So we're going downwind. Well, we had a little setback. It is noon on Saturday, the 24th of April. And we had to go to St. Croix and anchor there. We have a tear that we had to fix in the mainsail. It's not very big, it's about 4 inches, but it could get worse and we got to check the rest of it. So hopefully the wind is supposed to go down a little bit this afternoon, because we have to bring the sail down in order to do this. So we'll see. And while we're doing this, while we're waiting, Gary is putting more diesel in the engine, the boat engine, because we motored the whole way over here. So we're going to have to get more fuel after this. I don't know, this is a little worrisome. There we go. What am I doing in this wind? Going up the mast. That's what I'm doing. Where's the belt, the safety belt? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm gonna go up there. Go fix a rip. Yeah, I'm gonna go fix a rip in the mainsail. Don't lose me now. Oh God, the wind's blowing even harder now. Oh my God. I got a long way to go. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, jeez. Ow. Keep going. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so windy up here. Okay. Oh yeah, this whole thing. It's the stitches that came undone. Oh God, don't make me a wave. Jeez. Thanks a lot. I had never used this tool before, and even after watching YouTube videos, I still couldn't do one stitch. At the swinging up the mast in the wind, it was near impossible, and I gave up.
Just hold on to the boom, because I'm swinging too much. I don't know about this. I'm telling you, it's really hard, and then the stitching. That is an experience that I don't want to repeat. Not going up, I don't mind that. When there's no wind, I don't mind that. But today, I was swinging around.
Waves, wind.
Yeah. What happened so far, and I was so disappointed. But, you know, we'll get over it.
Get back on that horse.
Yes, get back on the horse. And we're on our way we're leaving Christiansted, where we anchored for the night, and try to do some repairs, and did a lot of resting yesterday, and clear our mind, and we're going to Frederiksted on the west side of the island. It's about a, I don't know, 13-mile, 14-mile trip to go west, and hopefully there'll be no wind there, so we can fix our sail.
Yeah, it should be less wind and less roll too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chantal tried, but the wind and the rolling, and she actually strapped herself to the mast trying to do it, but it wasn't happening.
No.
Hey, 1 minute job with the sewing machine is like brutal when you're aloft.
Oh gosh, yeah, it was hard. But the one good thing about this whole mess is that when we anchored right here, we saw a boat that we recognized from when we were in Carriacou.
Yes.
And so we saw them going by yesterday. They were going back to their boat, and we flagged them over and had invited them for drinks, and we had a really nice chat. So it was, you know, I guess a good thing for a bad thing. So it made up for it. So cheered my spirit again. Okay, we're gonna fix our sail finally. We're gonna try.
The wind went down to like 12 knots, so
we're rushing to do it. We got to take it off. We have to take it down. Look at that. We got to take it down. And putting it back up is going to be a different story.
But here's it's like Chantal said, it's not a rip, just that the things came off.
Yeah, so I gotta fix that.
But that's an easy fix with a sewing machine.
Yeah.
In just a couple minutes with the sewing machine, the tear was repaired. Lesson learned: work smarter, not harder.
I would not go out there without a sewing machine.
Yeah. Oh, you can hand stitch it, I mean, but...
Yeah. But... certainly gonna last...
Look at that. Like,
certainly not gonna last as long.
Like a 2-minute fix job here. Now we gotta do the leech line.
Let's make sure that it's still on.
And I'm like, stop scratching.
This one here too is
bad. Yeah, but if we fold the sticky over it.
Yeah. All right, where's your tape?
We have used sail tape before to repair small pinholes in the sail. This time we will use it to cover the leech line. Leech line is used to keep the shape of the sail from fluttering and in strong wind. Therefore, it's important to protect it from sun exposure. The tape is sticky, but I also sew it for extra strength.
Ready?
Yep.
How's the speed?
The easy part done, now it's time to put the sail back in operation. Much easier said than done.
We did it! We managed to put that screw through this and move. Now we gotta pull the sail in. And then we're good. Oh my God. And just before a nice big storm's coming.
Is it tight enough?
No,
You need
you need to tighten it.
You think so?
Yeah,
Why?
a little more.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's good.
Okay.
Okay,
You in?
you're in.
Woo!
Whoop-de-doo! We did it!
We got the window. Thank goodness. What is it about? 8 knots?
8 to 10 knots, yeah. And just before we're gonna get a little rainstorm, rain cloud.
It sucked the wind out. That's good.
Oh,
Take it.
I am so proud of us.
I know.
So proud of us. We did this. We put the sail, we took it out, we fixed it, and we put it back up. And that's the hardest part, is to do this, to take that sail up and down. It's much easier when you have a stack pack. That's one time that I said I wanted to have a stack pack. But usually I like my in-mast.
All right.
So we're good. So we decided that we are gonna go tonight. It is 7 p.m. right now. I'm making a dinner. We're gonna take it easy. We're gonna have some dinner. I'm making frying some onions and peppers, and I'll do a little bit of kielbasa in there, just a light dinner. No, maybe not a light dinner, but a easy dinner, and some pasta. We're gonna eat that, and then we're gonna go, and that's it. The wind is really good, and we're gonna take advantage of that. So, Grenada. I hope. Here we come. In the next episode of Sailing Maracudja, we continue our voyage south to Grenada. We catch a mahi on the way, but have to divert to Guadeloupe to refuel, deal with a broken autopilot, and celebrate our wedding anniversary. All before the voyage ends. Phew! So stay tuned for the end of our adventure. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. And while you're at it, subscribe to see whatever Mother Nature throws at us.